It's not Smurfs 3. It has nothing to do with those other Smurfs movies. This has to do with the cartoon that we grew up with.
Oh, it is.
That's it.
It's a reboot.
This is a reboot. It's not Smurfs 3.
Now, do you guys enjoy that kind of animation that they brought back then?
I did because I grew up watching that animation. I grew up with all the Peyo cartoons, and I spent every Saturday morning watching the Smurfs cartoon. So for me, I loved the return to those cute little Smurfs that I grew up with.
And how about you, Demi?
I actually didn't grow up watching the Smurfs, but it's still exciting to be a part of the film.
I feel like the exciting part must be, though, is playing Smurfette. Like, for me, I grew up with it, so that's a character that always lived with men, so she kind of had that female power kind of going for her.
Yeah, she's definitely empowered and she's independent. You know, she, I think, is an iconic cartoon character, so it's really cool to be able to play her.
Can you talk a little about how the film kind of centers around her? That's, I think, a great premise for the movie is finding out, we know where she came from, but we don't know how she kind of fits into that world.
Yeah, and to be honest, I didn't know where she came from until I read the script. And so that, being able to find that out, and then also being able to find out why she's the only girl Smurf, which is a question that people have asked for as long as can be, you know, as long as the cartoon has come out. I think this is a really cool idea for a film, and you get to find out why, which is exciting.
Now, Joe, when they came to you, it was like, I'd like you to voice Hefty. Did you think that was a perfect fit?
I mean, I thought it was really fun because he's very brave, he's very adventurous, but he also has this big romantic side, or this secret romantic side. So I thought that was a lot of really fun. That's a great winning combination. I thought that was going to be a really fun character to play.
Now, did you guys get to play off each other, or were you all alone in that booth?
We weren't all alone because we had the director and the writers and producers in there with us, but we didn't get to play off each other.
We weren't in the same room together until press.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how did you kind of get yourself psyched up to be in that moment to play those characters?
Well, it's pretty easy. Kelly is such a fun-loving director who creates such just a fun working environment. You really are excited to show up to work and play, and you're excited to see what he and the writers have cooked up. You know, when you're sitting in a room and Kelly's very enthusiastically explaining to you that, okay, there's these bunnies and they glow in the dark and they're gonna run and there's a big stampede and you're gonna be riding on. I mean, it's just, you can't help but smile and be excited about showing up to work. It was so much fun.
Now, you've been in a recording booth a lot, of course, with your music career. What do you enjoy about kind of going away from that music career and doing something like an animation?
Because it's different. I love doing it. I thought it was a lot of fun, and I'm in the studio a lot, especially now I'm working on my 6th album, and I've been hard at work in the studio and then and recording, and then I go into this whole world where you match your voice to a cartoon on a teleprompter, or not a teleprompter, I'm sorry, a projection, and you know, you're voicing these emotions